opened the package today, and what's arrived is our new 1060. So I did order another one of these. I still think if you can get them at a decent price, they're very good value. As a stopgap for gaming, if you're upgrading from like a really low card, or I think on mining was still decent as well. So for this one, it's an 8-pin free fan. So my 1060 upstairs is a 2-fan, but it does get a bit hot sometimes. The fans that I bought did cool it down by about 5 or 6 degrees, so it doesn't throttle, or not throttle, but I did put a temp limiter on 70 degrees, and it hit that quite often. But now, yeah, we've got this new 3-fan version. So the only downside is it's 8-pin, not 6-pin. But luckily we've got a 3-port upstairs that we can use, so it's not really an issue. We'll be able to stick this onto the rig. So this will be our 5th GPU in the mining case, and then we've got our 2 GPUs in the PC, gaming PC. And yeah, we'll get this on. We should be able to get around 22, 23 mega hash consistently, and hopefully we'll have no issues, because Windows has not been great to my new GPUs for the first after the first installation. For some reason, I've had to kind of reinstall Windows to get it to recognize all the GPUs at once, which doesn't take too long. And because I've got no files on there anyway, it's a mining only computer at the minute. It's not too bad, but it's just a small pin in the bum. But yeah, new cards arrived. Right, here's the updated version of our rig. So we have all the GPUs we've bought on here now. Starting from the right, we've got the 1660, our second GTX 1060 that we bought, our 1070 we bought, my original 1060 that I bought years ago. That was my original gaming graphics card, and our 1650 at the end here, which is got the HDMI in. So it's the least powerful card here in terms of hash rates, so that's why I've got the cable plugged in. The CPU is a Ryzen 1500X. To say where we started off, just mining on the gaming rig, to becoming really interested in the mining and setting all this stuff up. I'm really pleased with what we've done, and this might change as well. So things might come out, and other things might come in to replace stuff. So the big news today is my Radeon 6700 XT is gone. So that's been sold. I got a good price for it, and I'm really happy with that. Made some good profit on that card. So at the minute, my gaming PC is just running the Ryzen CPU 3700X and the RX 550 4GB, which is also going to be sold soon for a small profit. But it's just making some change at the minute. It's still there. It's over here at the minute. It's just the little card in there. That's the RX 550. Not too much to see over this way. But let's just go to the screen. I might as well do it on my phone. So some hash rates there. The top one is the 1660. That's a 1070 below it, and my original 1060 there is the 22.49. So some good hash rates there. I'm pleased with that. And then this is my other 1060, which is really good. So just short 24 mega hash. That's a really great 1060 card. I'm really pleased with that card. That's the GIGABYTE NVIDIA GeForce 1060. It's really good. And then we've got the 1650 here with the 7.3 mega hash on Kapow, and that's just topping us up a little bit as well, but still good all around. We've got a lot of Bitcoin coming to our account, so we're at 0.0 0.0000779 per hour for Bitcoin at the minute. So it's not, we're not focusing on the actual per hour currency because it changes so much. But when I first did my first video, I was doing euros per day. So let's just have a quick look in a second. So the Radeon 6700 XT was really good at had 47 mega hash, but we've got some money to play with, so I can maybe get some other GPUs. I don't want to pay daft prices for them though, so GPUs are good to cash in on, but I don't want to be spending too much on, or overspending on GPUs too much. So let's do our daily. So despite them being a big crash in the market a few weeks ago, where the euro rate went from about 40,000 per coin, it's at 29 now, so it has dropped a bit profit wise compared to what it could have been, but we're getting we're still getting the same amount of coins, so if it goes back up again then we do alright. So this is making about 550 a day euro. That'll change throughout the day, it'll go up to as high as 8 and 9, but this is kind of like the lower end. And then we had our Radeon just yesterday as well, with the CPU and the RX 550 doing alright as well, so that was stopping us up nicely. So that's just for this system. So we do have the gaming rig also making some money as well, but not now that Radeon's out, not so much. But we expect Bitcoin to go really high up at some point, maybe 10 times what it is now, if we're optimistic, or pessimistic, depending on who you are. But yeah, from scratch, this is what we've done. So we bought the frame and the motherboard, the PSU, and the RAM and stuff that's in there. These wires, the splitters, they're really good. Nothing here is powered with Molex or SATA apart from the hard drive, so we're very safe, and we're not on a power limit, or we're not like testing the wires too much. There's a lot of wiggle room in power. We still have an 8-pin available from one of the splitters, so if this Gigabyte card goes, which it might do, if I can make money on this Gigabyte card, this 1650, sorry, then we'll have another GPU slot to use there. What's most likely going to happen is, because I don't really want to game on an RX 550, this 1070 will probably make its journey over to the gaming computer over there, and it'll still mine, and that'll free up some more space as well. So if you can make profit on GPUs, it makes sense to do that, selling them. As long as we don't sell everything, obviously we want to keep mining. So the 1070 is going to go to the gaming rig. There's a chance that this might follow it, because there is a slot that you can go in without using because it doesn't use a PCIe slot on the card itself, so that can go in there as well and free up this cable. And then we'll have 4 8 pins to go at, so we've got a lot of options. We've got the money from our Radeon card that we can invest if we want. So we'll have a good look around and see if we can get some good value products. We're not going to pay silly prices for stuff, so we'll look around on eBay and marketplaces and just see what we can get. But yeah, I'm happy with the build and it's working really nicely. These new risers that I got, they're really good. They're 2021 versions, version 9s, and they're working really well. So I probably will replace this riser soon, with one of those ones because they just seem a bit better. So yeah, just an update on where we've got up to so far. Everything's going alright, mining wise. Quite happy with how we've got here. Temps are a lot lower now. We've managed to get the temps to. If you remember, at one point in the 1060, the Asus one was knocking on 70 degrees, so that's a lot lower now. And I'm really pleased with this 1060 at 24 megahertz almost. That's just crazy. It's good. So yeah, that's an update on that. And yeah, if there's any more updates to the system, I will document them and post. But for now, that's probably it for a little while on the GPU mining side. So thank you for following the channel. And I'll see you soon.